What up, everybody? It's your boy Nix. We back again. CCW Podcast. Back up in the building. Y'all know the vibes. It's been a while. We've been away. It's just it's summertime. That's all I can say. People out here having a good time. People out here enjoying family, enjoying friends. It's cookouts, it's water fights, it's festivals, all kinds of stuff going on. But we gonna make sure we continue to bring y'all that fire, bring y'all that flavor, bring y'all that heat, and bring y'all the absolute best in the Color Commentary Wrestling Podcast. Again, I'm your boy Nix, head of table. Yeah, wrestling has been wrestling lately, man. Wrestling has been great. I can't complain whatsoever. But let me go ahead and introduce the rest of the crew. Starting with, man, I'm so glad to see this boy back. So glad to see him back. My right-hand man, the one, the only, blurred heavyweight champion, my man June June.
I'm back. I'm back.
I had to give you that dapper yapper to us of intro. That June.
Bow. I'm back, y'all.
June.
Like I said, I love my Color Commentary family, man. I'm back. I'm gonna be back. I'm gonna dip out later. I'm gonna come back when I get situated. I'm here for the intro, but I'm gonna dip out. But I'm gonna come back like a few 45 minutes. I'll be back.
All right. Hopefully we ain't done by then. But
y'all still be on because this one like an hour. So I'll be like trying to catch a 10 minutes something.
Well, let me go ahead and bring in the special counsel, the wise man of the Color Commentary Wrestling Podcast. Y'all know him, y'all love him. It is my uncle, your uncle, the one and only Frosty Bitted Blur the Corn, the melanated Mr. Fuji. This is the Navy Montel.
He got a Tesla with 84s on him.
Yo, it's actually a Kia, but I digress.
Now you put foes on a Kia. Gosh, dang, tipping on foes.
What's going on? What's going on, fellas?
What's going on?
Chilling, man. Chilling.
The beard is looking luxurious. I'm jealous. I wish I had a beard like that.
I keep telling you, just take your time, bro. Trust me, I wasn't expecting this either. I'm still looking in the mirror going, how the hell did you get?
I'm telling you. Y'all think I was joking? Like, let me get a beard and look like Pac. Y'all gonna be sick of me. Shirt with a beard. Hey,
Big facts.
Big
facts.
Sick of me.
Wait, what the hell? Hold up. Background. Hold up. What's going on? Why change on
The little homie.
This dude, change my background back. Let me guess, you hate it here?
And we can't even hear you, so we just vibe off of your face.
Unmute yourself, bro. You muted.
You muted.
I don't know why I keep showing up for this. I don't know. My agent is terrible.
You ain't happy to see me, bro. You ain't happy to see me. You ain't happy to see your man, bro.
I'm about to say, your agent's right there on your lap. You may have
This is the source. Say hi. Say hi, Junie.
Hi.
Say hi, baby. Say, and Nix.
Stop living in these streets, man.
I appreciate you, baby. I appreciate you.
That's good to see you, Junie, man. It's good to see you, good brother.
Good to see y'all too, man. Oh yeah, acknowledge him. Acknowledge
her.
There we go.
Acknowledge her.
What's going on, y'all? How y'all doing, man? Everybody, it's good to see y'all.
We good, man. We good, man. We got the 4 horsemen going today, man. So let's just go ahead and get right into it.
Okay, all right, okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, this contest set for one fall.
One fall.
Yay, one fall.
Let's go.
She's like, I've been reading, I've been studying.
You gotta be careful what you watch. You like wrestling. I like to watch the intros.
That's good. Now, let's go ahead and get into it. Y'all saw the thumbnail. Y'all already know why we're here. According to a report Saturday night from Pro Wrestling Insider, former Intercontinental and United States champion Ricochet has informed WWE he intends to leave the company upon the expiration of the 5-year contract he signed back in 2019. Considering early reports that indicate Ricochet's deal is up this summer, the news means his time in WWE is rapidly nearing its end, and PWI claims the company is expected to quickly begin writing him out of storylines. For those who attended WWE SmackDown this past Friday in Louisville, got the first taste of that process as the first ever WWE Speed Champion lost his title to Andrade in a match taped prior to the June 7th episode of the Blue Brand. Now, depending upon who you are, this is you hate this news or you love it. Me, I'm on the latter side because let's just be real.
Say it, Nick. Say it.
This man has given WWE and NXT everything. And I mean everything.
Everything.
And for him to have only become, you know what? I don't even remember if Ricochet even became NXT champion. I know he became North American champion.
He wasn't NXT champion.
He did.
Yeah.
He did it.
He didn't. Okay. It's like
he got caught up right after he won. After he lost the
North American title.
North American title.
He was slated to be NXT champion, but you know how plans change.
For a talent such as this guy, man, to be stuck in mid-card hell is a crime. Now, there's one obvious question that is going to be arising because of this whole Ricochet refusing to resign, and that is, of course, where's he going to go?
I'll go first.
All right.
I got a head out, so I'll go first, but I'll be back on. Here you go. I was talking to my boy P today. Yesterday. He's like, yo, man, we all know Ricochet gonna go to AEW, right? I said, he is, but that's too cliche for me. I would like him to go to Nick Nama's road. Go to Impact, go to Japan, do the stuff, go to Defy, go to Noah, go to goddamn Pro Wrestling Gorilla. Go there first. Make AEW like the last stop. Don't go there first because everybody say you're gonna go there. Shut up, Slim. Don't stop with me.
Hell, go to DPW. Shit.
I haven't even said nothing. I'm just observing.
He said it all, baby. It said it all.
I'm just observing.
I'm just saying, don't go to AEW first. Everybody say you're gonna go there. So don't have to know your next move, right? I'm just saying that.
Here's my thing, bro. Here's my thing. When the writing is on the wall, the writing is on the damn wall.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Like sometimes the obvious move is the best move. It just happened to be that way. And with Ricochet not re-signing this summer, bruh, it's only obvious where he going. It's plain as day.
But is it wrong for me to be like, bruh, don't go where they think you're gonna go first?
It'd be nice if he did do some, some journeyman stuff, go hit other indie promotions and, maybe tour the country for a little while, rebuild, I guess, his name, let him know he still got it. But at the same time, I mean, come on, bruh.
Look, Mercedes didn't do it. She went out, did her thing. Nick Namath did it. So they both, there's options. That's all I'm saying.
Ricochet has watched what Osprey has done in the last 3 months and said, that's what I'm trying to do.
Thank you, Nix. Thank you.
I'm not arguing that part. I'm just saying, I'm not saying I don't want him to go to AEW. I'm just like, just don't go there first. Do something else before you go there. Because we all know what we want right now. We want.
Let me ask you this then, Jimmy. If he's not to go to AEW, right, and he wants to go other places, doesn't that still lead to AEW? Doesn't he still get to do Forbidden Door type of things? So, if he goes back to AAA, if I want to see anything, to be honest with you, give me Lucha Underground back and be the first round draft pick of Lucha Underground. Give me that part.
What's my man name? Now I think I said it on this show. What's the dude? Ben Kingo, have him, Ricochet, and Osprey in the same match. Tell me that people lose their mind, all them flips and turns and.
Hijo del Van Kingo.
Yes, I would love to see that. A triple threat match with those guys. Take my money. How much pay-per-view?
So
how much money? 50, 60?
The bigger question is for me is we talked about it. I think even Static said something to the extent of they have him doing more matches, more high stakes moves to kind of compete with the signing of Will Ospreay. But now he's gone, and Samantha right on his heels. What do you think is going to happen now?
That's another big question because Michin Mia Yim is in WWE with her man in AEW, and that's the only thing that I can see. Whereas the husband and wife are on the same brand. Now, of course, they're eventually going to get married, but if you're WWE, you ain't just gonna let Samantha walk out the door. You're gonna throw every piece of money you can get your hands on,
every benefit,
to make sure that girl
perk,
stays.
Mm-hmm.
Can they though? I mean, we know they have the money.
They're going to do that. They're going to do that. They're going to throw Samantha is going to probably become the highest paid ring announcer in sports history. Not just wrestling.
Well, over
history.
Well, I mean, bigger than Buffer.
She will probably become higher paid than Buffer.
WO era, Buffer was getting $1 million a night on a Monday just to say, let's get ready to rumble.
But see, Buffer was special events only. You didn't see him come in on,
True.
Right. But when you look at the extent of her contract, though, she'll probably be more higher paid than he will. And honestly, I think they will do that just to make sure she stays. Because, I mean, you got to know the back of her mind.
She's still her own person. Can they control that? Like, what can you dangle to keep her, on track? Like, what kind of carrot or invisible ceiling you going to give her? I know it could be the big money, and sometimes money is not everything for everybody.
That's true. I mean, I'm pretty sure they'll pull her to the side if she does. I'm pretty sure WWE already has something in mind in case she comes in and say, "Hey, when my contract is up, I'm out too." And they're probably like, "Okay, we thought you would say that. Here's what we had to offer, and whatever else you want to put on the table, we'll talk about that as well too." Because there's no way they're gonna let Samantha go. Like, I know if it was me, I would do everything in my power. After WrestleMania, ain't no way I'm letting Samantha go.
Yeah, Samantha's become one of the most beloved personalities in the company. Her voice.
Exactly.
You hear her voice when she reacts to winning of a match or announcing anything. The audience feels it because they relate to her more so than they do the wrestlers in the ring. So to take that personality away, you're now taking a piece of the formula that works.
Yeah,
you got
it's to the point now where there are even other wrestling content creators who have pretty much meaned the fact that if you just say Chelsea Green like a regular voice, you're saying it wrong. You need to say it like Samantha said. You need to say Luke Kaiser the way Samantha said. You got to say Gunther so it's the way Samantha said.
Mm-hmm. So Gunther, no, it's Gunther.
Right. I don't know. I was very shocked about this. But I feel with the rosters they have and the direction they're going with creative, I don't see high stakes. Even they're saying they call it professional wrestling again, and I see that they're doing that. I don't see. First of all, I feel like he was in an island by himself. There's nobody who can really go with Prince Puma, Ricochet, or even the Reach for the Sky Ricochet. Nobody on that roster could reach with any level of him in any era.
There was only one guy there who could go, and they decided to let him go before Ricochet really took off, and that was Neville, aka Pac.
Mm-hmm.
I like that name.
Adrian Neville.
I didn't like Neville.
Yeah, like for that sliver of time, Neville was there at the same time as Ricochet. I was like, okay, let's make this shit happen. And then, like a week later, Neville was gone.
So how many say if he does go to AEW, how many classics do you can name, instant classics right now with their roster and him on that roster?
At least 3.
I can name at least 5.
I might raise y'all with I don't know. I'm at 5 or 6. I might maybe
the obvious choice is him and Ospreay.
Mm-hmm.
That's the obvious choice. I mean, we can go ahead and get them on an American stage at a pay-per-view headlining. Like, do you give them all in or all out? Do you give them double or nothing or some other the pay-per-view? But you're going to give them at least one of those and let them be the main event of the night.
Side note, That Kyle O'Reilly Will Ospreay match was phenomenal.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
It was phenomenal. So I'm adding to that Ricochet list. I mean, it was a really great match.
yeah. You're also gonna throw in, I think Ricochet and Roderick Strong. Even though we may have seen it before in NXT, I'm not sure for certain if we did.
We did, we did, and it was a banger too.
Has he
So
wrestled Swerve?
let's run that back.
What about Swerve?
Him and
Yes,
Swerve, yeah.
Swerve would be a good one.
You mean Prince
Honestly,
Puma and Killshot? Oh, absolutely. Let's revisit that shit.
honestly, let's run back the North American title match from NXT Takeover. Give me Ricochet and Adam Cole one more time,
Mm.
because it was that is the match that pretty much locked my entire household in to NXT. I was already sold. Donna was sold because he saw Ricochet flip out the ring on Velveteen Dream. And then my wife saw it. She's like, oh, this is crazy.
I
That
remember
flip
that.
out the ring in front of Velveteen was legendary.
Even some of those war games he was in was crazy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, it'll be a big pickup. Now, what do you think about the draw of it? Do you think him going to AEW helps Brent build their stock, or they have to have him in some classic matches and let him go full Prince Puma in order to build that book rating?
I think
He'll
he's
definitely yeah, go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I think he's built up enough of performance wise between NXT and going to the main roster. The man has shown what he can do. And there are eyes on both AEW and WWE. And folks have been watching how these wrestlers are being used on these rosters, and everybody's been like, Ricochet, they are not doing you right. We've been saying this for how long, that this man is putting everything in his matches, and they treat him like crap. So it's time to transition over to a roster where you can be challenged, you can do your thing, and people are expecting you to, because the bangers over there are more desirable than the bangers that they had, over in WWE. So
Now
that's a given.
there's nothing we have to consider too, because when you sign someone like a Ricochet, who's already very well known in WWE, to an AEW roster, that is going to take from someone or some other people's TV time. And the AEW has a lot of those quote unquote flippy dudes over there already. If Ricochet gets signed to AEW, what does that do for Dante Martin?
But that's the nature of the business, though. You bring in talent to make your product more appealing. There's always going to be somebody saying, "Well, he's still in my spot." Okay, well then prove to me that this is still your spot.
Ooh,
Step up and step up or step out.
ooh, a
You know what I'm
faction
saying?
with Dante Martin. Ooh,
I can see him doing him in Top Flight. Oh,
I,
that would be.
I agree that if he did go back, it'd be nice. I wouldn't say necessarily a need to go back to Prince Puma, but if he did, I would not be against it whatsoever. I wouldn't be against it at all. If he came to AEW, Prince Puma is all elite. Oh yeah, let's go.
I don't know.
Because
But this is how
there may
you
be
do the
some sort
story,
of a
though. This is how you do the story, though. If he goes back to Prince Puma and he comes in, every time you see Swerve, you see Prince Puma's mask somewhere where he can see it, or his emblem somewhere he can see it. And he's getting PTSD because he's flashbacking when he was big. It was Lucha Underground, and those matches were no fucking joke. So every time you see that, you see a reminder or an image or his mask, and I'd be like, why is Swerve acting so discombobulated? This is where the story comes in. Then you introduce it. Oh, let's go. Come on, man.
So, I mean, any title you put on him be more prestigious than the Speed title, right?
yeah, obviously.
So, um, I like the angle that Montel has, but I want to see maybe some reunion with the whole Lucha Underground. Get Penta in there. You know what I'm saying? Do some
Hmm.
mix up. Throw Thunder Rosa in there. Just do some crazy stuff. You know what I mean? Or even if that, if not that, get the dude who was, remember on Lucha Underground they had that one guy who was like a Vince McMahon mob boss guy.
Yeah.
Get him to do his promo for him. You know what I'm saying? Like some of this stuff. You know what I'm saying? That'd be cool.
That actually segues into our next story, actually, because yet another major wrestler came out and could be a free agent with Penta El Zero Miedo's AEW contract reportedly expiring toward the end of the summer. Penta joined AEW alongside his brother Ray Phoenix in 2019, and they were reportedly to have extended their deals with the promotion back in August of 2020. Lucha Libre Online has now reported that Penta's contract is due to expire in either August or September, although it's unknown whether talks have been launched, with the additional caveat that WWE is interested in signing him should he become available. There is no mention of Phoenix in the report, and that could be because time has been added to his contract due to injury.
I'm not with it. I don't want to see Penta in WWE because
why?
He's being a parent right now.
Oh,
so I don't want to see him over there because one, the Latino community has not been really getting the shine. They're like right above the Asian community in wrestling, and they totally destroyed. Like Shinsuke
say that shit again.
And
you know what's crazy?
Well,
side note, real quick. Andrade actually, and because the nigga needs to put his phone down, he actually was on social media, and a fan they're doing a Q&A, and a fan asked him, he was like, why does WWE always have all the Latino wrestlers wrestling each other? And his reply was, I wish I knew that myself.
I mean, he doesn't know why, because no one knows why. The LWO thing is slaw. I think after
speaking nothing but truth, man.
I'm trying to think. Let's name all the great, well, not the great, because it's hella great Spanish wrestlers that came through. But Tino Santana, he was
exactly
the token one. Then you skip forward all the way to Rey Mysterio. And you skip forward to Eddie Guerrero. And I maybe give you Dom now. I don't even count Priest.
Dom is now the world's strongest man. Dominic Mysterio is now the world's strongest man because any lesser man would have folded in that damn ring.
That part.
Folded. But I agree with you. I don't want to see Penta in WWE simply because, let's just say him and Phoenix win. WWE's style of wrestling, they would nerf the fuck out them boys.
There's none of those arm breaks. There's no fear factor. There's no only thing he'll be able to do is the sling blade.
Yeah, they would nerf the hell out of them boys, especially Phoenix. Like, you gonna nerf Ray Phoenix? Nah.
All that walking up, look at, I mean, they have destroyed a lot of Latino wrestlers. Let's see.
Pedro Morales. Got about him.
Okay.
Pedro Morales.
There's one every 10 years that's on.
But but yeah, I wouldn't want to see them in WWE anyway, simply because even if they went to NXT, they would still nerf the hell out of those boys. They would nerf them. They would take so much out of their offense. It's ridiculous.
So this is also another opportunity to bring Lucha Underground back because you can get Prince Puma back and Penta
This man is such an advocate, but he's not wrong though.
It was like a video game. I liked it. I liked it a lot. It was like a video game.
The matches. I mean,
the
there was
such
a rawness to it.
It's like telling a story, Navy. Telling a story. It was like a video game cutscene.
The Gift of the Gods title. I have to tell you. That, yo, come on.
Yeah.
Everybody wins a coin that goes into that belt. And that's your entry into a match. Who wins gets this beautiful motherfucking belt with all the coins in it.
It was like,
he would never come with anything like that.
It was like when Tommy went rogue and became like the evil ranger, and he was collecting all the powers of the. It's a belt though. It's like an anime,
but it's a belt.
It's a belt.
Got all the power coins, but nigga, it's a championship title. I'm gonna rock that motherfucker all around Angel Grove.
Throw it over
Angel Grove. Hey, it's totally sidebar from wrestling, but didn't Angel Grove sound like some place you did not want to visit in real life? Well, go out there, man. The folks on the north side of Angel Grove don't play.
Keep a pin in that because well, fuck it, I was just gonna say it.
It could have been Devil's
DYSG
Valley. Shit.
DYSG Live, y'all. Just a quick commercial break. DYSG Live is going to have a live panel discussion come the 21st of June called "Would You Live Here?" We'll have a panel of esteemed guests and colleagues, including myself, and we will bring up fictional cities and locations and just say whether we would live there, why or why not, and all the witty, nerdy banter between. So please pull up to the Do You Speak Geek YouTube
I'm not
channel.
on the panel, but let me say this for the future panelists: I would not ever go to Bloodhaven. It's worse than Gotham. That's all I'm saying.
I would say it's worse, but it's definitely more ghetto than Gotham.
It's like the Gary, Indiana of Chicago.
Shit,
It's like-
really, don't do that.
like, don't you like Bloodhaven is the Bronx. I'm sorry, Bloodhaven is the Bronx.
Dude, Batman went into the Bloodhaven and he was rolling around with Dick Grayson and he's trying to do all his cape and smokes and shit. He didn't start popping at it.
Oh no,
He's like,
Bloodhaven
they
is
shoot.
Brooklyn.
He's like, they don't do. They
Bloodhaven
don't.
is Brooklyn. Okay,
You can't scare these dudes with that. The wings and stuff. It don't work.
Question from Victor Nash. That question: Do either of you see Joe Hendry appearing in WWE?
Not right now. Not right
Nah.
now.
I don't know where he would fit it.
I can tell you right now, if they did try to fit him in, they would put him in with Grayson Waller.
Oh God,
And he'd be in mid card hell.
Mm-hmm.
mid card
Yeah,
purgatory.
yeah. He take Ricochet's spot
There's nobody taking his spot.
and be in mid card hell. That's what would happen.
Do you think so? Let's me ask you this. Going backtracking, what do you think the true reason is? It the Logan Paul push that he's not feeling? Like, what is it that says Ricochet? Listen, I'm done with this.
They really screwed him over with that thing with Logan Paul because it's like, wow. First of all, Logan Paul's bitch ass shouldn't even be in the fucking ring.
He can wrestle.
Okay.
Bro. I'm sorry. I don't
No,
like
I'm
him.
sorry. No. He can go, bro. I'm
He
sorry.
can go. I don't like him. I
I
don't
don't
like
care
him.
if he can wrestle.
I've
he
gone
doesn't-
I've gone on record by saying I don't like celebrities in wrestling, but I give 3 exceptions to that rule, and that is Logan Paul, Bad Bunny, and
And
Stephen
Carmelo.
No, Stephen Amell. Hell no. Carmelo, nigga, hell no.
Well,
Will
you didn't like
Sasso.
that diamond cutter he did. Well, you didn't like that diamond cutter he did.
Will Sasso.
No, you might as well tell me Snooki can get a pass. Hell no.
Snoop.
Nah.
I just don't like what they did with him.
He saved Mania.
Honestly, Logan Paul could still be there, but don't put a belt on him. Don't put a title on him. If he can wrestle, great. Congratulations. I never liked his ass anyway. He's a fucking scammer. But I digress. If you're gonna come in and you're gonna be a celebrity, you're gonna do your thing and get your money, that's cool. Don't put a belt on this little nigga because guess what? By the time it come down, he don't get the motherfucking money. He wanna drop the shit. He wanna go. Oh, poor little me. I'll go scam somebody else. Y'all some bitches, WWE, for bringing his motherfucking ass in here. There's so many other people you could bring in. You know what? Get rid of his bitch ass and find me a wrestler who's worth the damn. As far as I'm concerned, he should be gone, okay? And we're losing one of the stars of this damn show. So kiss my ass, every bit of it. I said what I said. Y'all know me. Don't get me started on this.
Can I get some gunshots? Can I get some gunshots?
I never liked him. I never liked Logan Paul.
It's some niggas from Angel Grove.
We in Bloodhaven. Move, Slim. We in Bloodhaven.
I'm just waiting for somebody to come at me sideways. Hands
We
up,
in
y'all,
Bloodhaven.
you know what? So my son could have been if you trained him, but guess what? He knows better not to go in a wrestling ring because he's not a wrestler. So why the fuck are you bringing him in? And Prime, okay, you're peddling a drink that's been banned in other countries. What the fuck is wrong with y'all?
In his defense,
Exactly.
though, like all the chips and stuff that we eat over here is totally different ingredients that they have in the UK, like Doritos, corn chips, Lay's. It's all different.
Oh yeah. I'm sorry. You've basically made Ricochet to be a jobber for somebody who's not a wrestler. This man has been all over the world. He has gone through every promotion possible. Over in Japan, PWG. Most of his most badass matches were in Pro Wrestling Guerrilla against Kevin Steen, Keith Lee. The list goes on. You finally get this property, and all he wants to do is just show what he can do. What do you do? Well, we'll have him look so and so. Then we'll have him
Yeah,
lose
I
to
mean,
so-and-so.
Ricochet pretty much gave everything to the company. I mean, there's like we've all seen high flyers in our day, but there was something special about Ricochet, and for them to just not even consider putting him in the main title picture, that's ridiculous.
I mean,
I can't even think if Ricochet has even did he even have a WWE or Universal title match shot? I mean, aside that's that squash shit they did with Brock.
Elimination
Outside of
Chamber.
that, did he have any other
Nope.
title shots?
Nope.
Like any other?
Nope. He did not. He did not. He literally became the best looking jobber they had. It's like,
I don't
y'all
blame
is
Ricochet.
bitches.
What about Elimination Chamber? Didn't he hit a title shot Elimination Chamber one year?
I think the Chamber was just a shot for him to get the title, get a title shot, and he lost that. I believe. Shit, I think that was the year Kofi won, right?
Yeah.
Kofi Mania.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry, as much as I love Ricochet, we all want Kofi
say
to win that shit.
I mean, it's fair. But Ricochet was just kind of
Sorry.
coming into his own groove on the main roster, so I dig that. I get that.
Does he have to? I'm saying, does he have? You think they expect him to wait 11, 12 years like Kofi did to get a title shot?
Yeah.
There's nobody on that roster who can go with him. I'm sorry, and I said
Honestly,
it.
I say, my man, go and do what's best for you. And if Samantha goes with you, this will be
And
a
yes, I
motherfucking
agree,
lesson
Kevin.
learned.
I didn't see that interview, but I definitely echo those sentiments. Agree. I mean, come on now. One of the most watched wrestling clips of all time was 2017, the Super Juniors Classic, Ricochet and Ospreay.
Well, they got started before the bell rang.
Yeah.
Everybody has
Before the
watched that
lights
shit at
got
least
done and the ring was
50,
lit up.
60 times, man. Who ain't watched that shit over and over again? Yes, we want to see that again. Absolutely. And we're going to get that shit probably because Ricochet is pretty much an obvious pick for AEW. But, unfortunately, Triple H, that's an L you got to eat that, my boy. That's an L you got to eat.
Eat it.
Speaking of eating L's, Vince McMahon.
Oh.
Vince McMahon, according to Tom Carlucci, who is a former longtime employee of WWE, who's had many roles in the company, he has said that Vince McMahon can't even come to the new headquarters as a fucking visitor.
In the gym you designed.
quote Tom, he can't even walk in the building. That's crazy that you drive by that building. You got the big championship belt. He always wanted those from day one. We were in two different buildings. He always wanted us under one roof. That was his dream, to have us under one roof. The dream came, and he's not even a part of it anymore. He can't even go in that gym anymore.
He designed the gym.
Yep. He can't step foot anywhere. Every meeting that goes on over there, everybody asks, is Vince coming? You'll never see Vince McMahon here again. And yeah, Slim is right, y'all. This nigga had a gym specifically designed, and he can't even walk in that motherfucker.
It was designed for him and his like rehab and all kind of stuff, and debauchery.
And he can't even walk in there.
Good.
He can't break no sweat in that gym.
I refrain to talk about his decrepit ass because he's gone.
Yeah, you've already unloaded the clip already. That's enough for you.
Oh man, there are multiple clips in me. I just know when to be reserved with my ammunition.
See, I like when Navy here. See, he gets to go like on rants and stuff, and then I can get over and kind of.
I hate you so much. I hate you, man.
That's
but
crazy.
You're not wrong though.
Not at all. All right, before we get out of here, y'all, we got NXT Battleground in about an hour. According to recording this podcast.
Real quick, can we talk about Ethan Page
coming
in?
And
oh yeah, he's on the card tonight.
And
he's on the card tonight.
That's smooth. I tell you, Ethan is a brother. I don't care what anyone says. That's as a brother because
he has the tightest tits in wrestling, man.
He's got that swag. You know.
Let me tell you something. I was at a live show. It was a dark show, dark match, and Ethan Page he lost a match, and by him losing the match, he had to do the Jeff Hardy juke. That dude is not a brother. Just saying.
So the card as we go tonight, NXT
What about
Battlegrounds
Chad
tonight.
Gable? Chad Gable. You talking about Chad Gable?
What happened to Chad Gable?
They saying Chad Gable might be out of there.
Yep.
For what? For doing what?
Not out
His
of there like he
contract
get kicked out, like
expiration.
he ready to go. He might be leaving too.
His contract expiration. Good. He need to go
Lucha
too.
Underground.
Oh well,
'Cause they're,
shit.
they're they're fucking with him.
I don't blame him. I mean, who, and now over in AEW, I know for sure two people that Mark Henry's gone because his contract's gonna expire,
Hmm.
and Jake Hader is gonna
Well, Jake Hager needs to go. They weren't doing
he's
anything
gone
with
too.
him. They weren't doing anything with him.
The biggest problem with Jake Hader, and this is all over the place, but the biggest problem with him is that he was kind of like he should have been treated as an Undertaker person. He should have been a Heyman guy. He should have had somebody who was wonderful on the mic to talk for him, and not Chris Jericho. But thank you, baby. He should have had somebody great.
Yeah, eat it.
Here, eat the raisin. Hope it's a raisin.
But yeah, I don't blame Gable for wanting to leave either. I mean, come on. I mean, Chad Gable, man, like the man. When you let Chad Gable loose, he cooks
He's
in that
raw as
ring.
hell. Man,
He
listen.
cooks.
All we gotta do is contact Jeff Bezos and get him to come to one match, and then I can pick up Chad Gable, I can pick up Ricochet, and I can pick up Penta, and from there we can start Lucha Underground. You can do the commentary, and Navy can write the stories. Me, I'm not gonna Tony Khan it. I come out and make announcements. Watch this Tuesday, Lucha Underground. I can do that. Oh, sorry.
Great break. That's a tickle, boo boo. That's a great break.
Hey, he fanboyed out
Yo.
so hard. You have a real MVP.
Yo, get him out of here.
A great break. That's a tickle, boo boo. Yo, man. I told it, chill.
I genuinely don't like how they treated Chad Cable either because you want to try and turn him into another Kurt Angle, but you can't. Chad is stood on his own. Chad stood on
You
his
know
own.
what we call him though? He on some other stuff right now. We call him Perk Gable.
Yeah.
Man,
Kurt
that head
Gable's
got,
bad.
man got a head like a potato, bro. How is he even moving around, dude? He looks
Man,
like an
that
Idaho spud.
the rolling German that he does.
The Chaos Theory.
Oh my god, I love it. Chef's kiss.
Chef's kiss all day long. But yeah, listen, anybody that's like a Chad Gable or Ricochet, any of those guys who come from NXT and thrive, but they hit that main roster and are just dead water. Finn Balor.
Who? What's his name?
Finn Balor.
You know, that wrestler that likes Legos in his off time.
Do y'all
Yeah.
think that Finn Balor is like infiltrated the Judgment Day and him and Liv Morgan's doing that thing? Like they're trying to break the Judgment Day up?
I wouldn't think so.
So I saw that theory, but I was like, dang, wasn't Finn Balor like the first person recruited to the Judgment Day?
Nah.
Oh.
The first Judgment Day version 1 was
Edge?
Edge,
And
Rhea, and Damian
Priest.
Priest.
Okay, I thought he was one of the first picks. Yeah, okay.
But then they brought in Finn Balor and kicked out Edge. And then they drafted Dom. And then they brought in the bobblehead. And now Rhea's gone. And now
Chibi
they got,
McDonald.
they got the prospect Carlito.
Man,
And,
I'm tired of aces and eights. This is over.
and then eventually they're gonna bring in Liv to be in the Judgment Day. I see that happening.
Just look here, WWE. Here's a message from me. I know y'all know me. I don't know anything about wrestling.
y'all need to listen to us.
First time viewer, long time fan. Listen, y'all need to like either bring this Uncle Howdy or bring back Bo Dallas. You got to do something quick because right now there's a gap for like dark, creepy stuff, and it's not the Judgment Day that yeah, Malachi Black. He's in AEW. There's nothing dark about it, and I seen where they've been like playing his music during commercial breaks and live events and stuff. All these teasers and QR codes. Listen, man, y'all give me a discount on the belt or something. I'm tired of scanning all these QR codes. You know what I'm saying? Like every week it's QR code. Look, come on, man.
And I need half off the wing eagle for real.
Really?
Half off the wing eagle for all these QR codes we're scanning.
Ooh.
Half off.
Ricochet, if his contract's up, by the time Kenny comes back, Ricochet can help Kenny get back at the new elite.
Don't do that to me.
Along with Chad Gable.
Don't do that to me.
And
I could see
Chad Gable and have him tag up with somebody like, I don't know. Who needed a tag partner? I think that's for a minute. Yay. NXT Battleground.
Let's go over the matches as we have them, starting off with the NXT Tag Team Championship. Nathan Frazier and Axiom versus the Good Brothers, the OC.
Why the Good Brothers on the NXT? Like,
have no idea. Have no idea.
You do not go back to the minor leagues and go for a World Series in minor leagues if you've been playing in the majors. And playing in the majors across the world, by the way.
That's my logic as well, too. They said to win titles they haven't won before. Listen, I don't give a fuck who you are. LeBron doesn't go back to his high school to win a championship in high school.
I say it's minor league. I mean, you can't go back to, your college and go say, Bo Nix, for those who watch football. But anyway, I don't understand it. I mean, now that will say that the Corbin thing made sense. It fit. It helped him get over with. But then when they had something going, they sent Steiner to the main roster.
Wolf Dogs, yeah.
True, Becky Lynch did do it, but
Becky Lynch just
to make it fair though, we're comparing a Becky Lynch right now to the Good Brothers. Becky Lynch, for the most part, all of her acclaim as far as titles have come from WWE.
Homegrown.
The Good Brothers, they have won gold fucking everywhere.
TNA.
They don't need the NXT title. They don't need them. If they win tonight,
we were thinking about putting them in the top 5, but now they got that NXT tag team go like, oh yeah, they're top 5. No, you're not.
They don't need it. No. They don't need it. There are wrestlers right now who have never won WWE gold and they will still go down as fucking legends.
Hands down.
That is a fact.
You don't need certain titles to say that you're of a certain echelon or a GOAT because you don't need it. I mean, let's just say the OC does win tonight. Now what?
You gonna bring Bubba Ray and Diva back? Like, what are we doing?
And like, unless you guys are grooming some other great tag team, like if you're unless you're grooming like an American Alpha or a DIY or something like that,
another revival.
Let me go back. I can see if you're working your way into the main roster and you still got some stories of unfinished business in NXT and you can kind of float back and forth. Like right now, if the Creed brothers went back and did a tag match at NXT, it makes sense. They've only been in there less than a year.
Same with Becky Lynch. She went back and one time she never won. So I get that.
But it was not like she was over. She wasn't the man yet when she went back.
Right.
So I don't know. I don't get that. I'm going with
she was still steampunk Becky. Yeah.
I agree with the Creed brothers coming back. The OC, it's not like you're trying to get over on them because right now the current tag champions, they're on fire. Their matches have been stellar. Whoever they've been put against. So, with that, I asked the question real quick. We removed the OC. Who would you put as their opponents for the tag?
I don't know anything about the tag teams. Really, the Motor Machine. Oh my God! Nothing against you, Nash. No. First of all, I'm holding a grudge because of your last name. That's a whole other thing, right?
Here we go. It begins.
First of all, listen, man. The Motor City Machine Guns are like the free birds of the 2000s. We do not need them in any kind of main card action. Nostalgia, yes. cool stuff. They still got gas. Yeah, those guys still can go. But in the title on any program, no, not the more. I love the Motor City Machine Guns. I love them. But if you want to do something with them that they, like they said before, here in the CCW, send them to Japan and let them be Bullet Club. If you want to do anything with the guns,
I agree.
That was said here, not by me, but on the CCW podcast.
Me personally, go ahead and let Nathan Frazier and Axiom keep the titles and let them go on to somebody else for sure.
The Italian guys. I don't know.
NXT Underground. We have the return of the Queen of Spades, Shayna Baszler, to take on the kicking and twerking Lola Vice. Listen, I just honestly, I like Shayna Baszler. I like Shayna Baszler. I love Shayna Baszler.
She's grown a lot. She's transitioned to a wrestler better than most people did. Better than Shamrock. Better than Ronda. She did transfer from like really kicking people's ass to wrestling.
Yeah, for sure. But simply because of what that celebration is probably going to look like, I'm going Lola Vice.
You just want to see her like drop it.
She's probably going to put us. She's going to give us a show, and I can't wait.
She'll do it.
She's going to give us a show. It's look. I'm.
Oh my!
Hey yo.
Hey yo, what the?
But nah, if this really is truly the return of the Queen of Spades, she ain't gonna kill that girl.
Let me ask you this, and I'm trying to understand. Sorry, I'm not a Paula Vet guy. I like Triple H better. So
Okay.
When you have these people come back to NXT, is you trying to do the whole nostalgia thing with how WWE brings back people who hasn't been seen in 5-6 years, and you bring them back, trying to make NXT its own brand with their own historical figures, and you bring them back for that? Not the OC, but like Shayna Baszler, for example.
I think it's because of star power. Because whenever NXT gets a star, or when they finally create a true bona fide star on their roster, it's getting close to the end of their tenure on that black and white brand, that golden black brand anyway, and they have to move up. There's no need to keep them there. Carmelo Hayes. There's no need to keep Carmelo Hayes on NXT. The man was a star now. Move him on up. Right now, outside of people who are there for nostalgia's sake, can you tell me somebody who is a guarantee, like, yeah, that one, they're gonna be the shit one day.
To my like, and leave them there
in NXT, like who in NXT right now could be like, oh yeah, they are the fucking shit right now. Like, they're the shit
Williams,
now.
Lash Legend.
I was gonna say Lash Legend.
Lash Legend for sure. She could be over there. Only reason why she's not gonna get up to the main roster like soon is because of Jade's arrival. But other than that, I would rather see Lash in the ring than Jade. And she's gotten better.
That'd be all the more reason to bring Lash up, because now with Jade up there.
Okay, I'm corrected. Thank you, Nash, again. Wesley is a fucking star. Wesley is a fucking star.
I mean, with Lash coming in and you put all four of them together, you could have yourself a seriously badass faction.
Yeah,
that would run rough.
Even it started out as a big three, and Naomi's on the same show, and she's never seen with the tag team champions of SmackDown, women's tag team champions. So what happened to the big three thing? Like, you the awkward girl, odd man out. You got replaced like Beyonce and Kelly. And
listen, we all are nerds here. Marvel Comics and DC Comics both have a big three, but in DC there is a world's finest, Batman, Superman. In this case, there's a world's finest, and that's Bianca and Jade.
I agree with that. I agree with that. Lash bad too, man.
I'm down.
Me personally, I said Shayna Baszler gonna get this one. North American Championship, Obafemi, Wes Lee, Joe Coffey, triple threat match.
Wow. I see Joe Coffey didn't this.
The writing on the wall would say Wes Lee is come back to get his title back, but I think Oba gonna do his thing again.
I feel like
now, if it was
the Joe Coffey though,
if it was Oba versus Wesley 1-on-1 or Oba versus Joe 1-on-1, then yeah, I say Oba would lose. But because triple threat match, that's why Oba's gonna win again.
Wait, hold on. Who is Joe Coffey? The dude from Walking.
Gallus.
Who?
The tag team Gallus.
Yeah,
They came from NXT UK.
Look here, man. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I watch NXT for Lash, Jada Parker, and Trick.
At least you have your priorities.
Yeah, I
Otherwise,
ain't
I'd
mad
be a
at you.
little worried.
I ain't mad at you. I ain't mad at you.
He's
See, I would have
prioritizing.
Wesley too, man, but like because it's not a 1-on-1, that's why I got to pick Oba again. It's the only reason I'm picking Oba again because it's not 1-on-1. If it was West versus Oba 1-on-1, West got to win this shit. He got to win it.
I think even though I don't want to think this, I think that they're going to put it on Joe Coffey, and then they're going to set up a program between
But the Green Mile, dude.
Oba and West. With hurt feelings, you made me lose my title.
You talking about the dude who grabbed like Tom Hanks' nuts and then took the illness out of him?
You have
Green Mile.
flashbacks again. We done talked about this, sir.
That's John Coffey, right?
Joe Coffey, man.
Oh, okay, my bad. My bad.
I need
Sorry.
you to take your meds before you get on the mic.
I had a couple weeks off. I'm not me right now.
Okay.
All right. We now have to go into the NXT Women's North American title 6-pack ladder match for the first ever NXT North American Women's Champion. We have Sol Ruka, Lash Legend, Fallon Henley, Jada Parker, Meechin, and Kalani Jordan. Now, the only reason I'm picking Meechin because this woman has never held gold in WWE.
I was saying Meechin because I think she'd be a fantastic first champion.
I feel the same way about Sol Ruka. I like to see Jada. I feel like you have to put it on a baby face. And Sol Ruka, she has like one of the meanest moves I've seen like the last 5-6 years.
Oh yeah.
And that corner finisher is
that Soul Snatcher is
You put her the bet on her. She's an upbeat baby face. Now you got an instant fuse built. Lash Legend, instant feud. Jada Parker, instant feud. Meechin, instant. Like she got all like either one or the other was win. It's not as intense of a match feuds. That's my theory. I don't know nothing about wrestling.
I mean, like I said, you got a point though. I mean, those are good points. The only reason, like I said, I have only one reason for picking Meechin is because she has never held gold in WWE. That's the only reason, and it's poetic, and it's. And it's a little poetic.
With Nia Jax beefing over there on the main roster. See what I'm saying? So I don't see her. Jada Parker, I think her losing this would give her a grudge to go over even more. Lash got the whole Trick, Baby Boo, Young and the Rest of the story going on. So I don't know.
If Lash wins it, then it could turn to her and Trick being a power couple.
If she wins, we are going to be witnessing the greatest Black girl magic era of all time.
Let's go.
You think about it. That would be the great. Come on.
Oh no. I'm envisioning that. And then she visits over on the main roster with the North American Championship, and she meets up with Bianca and Jade.
You got Mercedes. You got Jade, Bianca. We need another black girl with a belt. Give it to Lash or Jade. Is Jade black? She built like she black. Is she black?
Who?
Does she what's her nationality?
Black.
Mm-hmm.
Either one, I'm fine. Mia Yim.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I'm picking Meechin because she's never won a shot. But honestly, if you say Chauncey, you can pick the winner. Hey man, give it to Miss Parker, bro. Straight up.
She need to wear the belt backwards when she come out. Like how some of the wrestlers had the belt backwards.
That's my word.
I mean,
my word.
Next.
Junior, welcome back, bro.
What's up, folk? What up, folk?
Hey man, we talking about Battleground right now, man. We're into the match for the NXT women
profile. Look, you got.
We're talking about the NXT Women's North American Championship. What you got, man?
Tour, man. Hey, turn your camera off, Judy.
Wait, what are you talking about, man?
Turn your camera off, Judy. I want to see your profile picture again.
Stupid.
That dude is a hipster legend right there, boy. That dude got mixtapes at the stop and go right now, boy. That dude's hustling. You
scan Junior QR code. Not only do you get his mixtape, but you get $5 off your next latte.
That was cool.
That ain't no good.
You get a mixtape and a large fry.
I'm up here with Mama June right now.
Mama June, that's what's up, man.
I'm up in here in the room
Hey,
with Mama June. She on the phone talking to them right now, talking loud.
All right. So who you got, man? Women's North American Championship, man. Who you got? Soruka, Lash Legend, Fallon Henley, Jada Parker, Meechin, or Kalana Jordan?
I want to say Meechin, but I want to go Miss Parker.
See, that's my man. That's my guy
Is
right
that
there.
is that based off of cheeks? Is that a cheek choice?
That's just a obvious choice.
But is it a cheek? But is it a cheeky decision?
the cheeks were
It's
not
a
the
very
choice.
cheeky decision.
There we go. That's all I care about. That's all I care about.
With that,
Oh
I mean,
my
your next obvious pick would have been Lash, but I get you. I get it. I get it.
But yeah, where we at? I couldn't hear that last part.
No, I say I get I get the sentiment for sure. I get it.
You got to, man. We out here. Miss Parker just Miss Parker.
Okay.
She's out there being Miss Parker.
Man, indeed. NXT Women's Championship: Roxanne Perez versus TNA Knockouts champion Jordan Grace.
Jordan Grace will not win this match.
Yeah, Roxanne's gonna retain. That's not even a question.
If she does, I would be shocked as hell, and that would literally open the forbidden door because you would have an NXT champion on TNA Impact.
Yeah,
I don't think they're ready for that. They're not ready for that.
I would be shocked too. Like if even if she just holds on to it until the next pay-per-view, even if she holds on to it to the next NXT taping, that would be a shocker.
I mean,
I wouldn't be mad at booking decision. I wouldn't be mad at it.
I think she's
what?
obviously better wrestler, though.
But I say this: I feel like if Jordy won, that'd be like a big deal. If she did win, if she goes back to Impact with the title, holding it,
Yeah.
like yo, I got both belts, yo. Like it ain't really like let her bring the titles back on both shows. Kind of like when they had Ricochet with that damn Speed Championship, but he could never bring it on the TV, on regular TV. Like bro, like what's the point of winning this if you can't bring it on regular TV? So it's like if she wins that title, like she brings it on Impact, it's a wrap. It's gonna do hella numbers for Impact. Impact gonna be big news now. It's about to take. I mean, TNA about to be big news now that they work with WWE. And you never know who's gonna show up now.
Yeah, got a point. All right, and finally, NXT Championship: Trick Williams versus Ethan Page. Who we got?
First of all, you can't come back 2 weeks before a title match and then think you're going to come in and just win some gold. It ain't happening for Ethan Page. Trick is the man. We already know that. There's no way possible. Impossible.
I don't
Yeah.
see that either. I don't see that
Trick
either.
wins this for sure. Trick wins this. Now, there may be shenanigans, but Trick's gonna win this.
Will you see shenanigans from the metaphor?
Probably, or
Somebody else shows up.
somebody else we might not even know about. Who knows? There will be some sort of a shenanigans going on in this match. I'm not sure what or by who, but Trick Williams will win this. Uncle, what you think?
Whoop that Trick.
I see Trick winning it. I genuinely do because right now he's on fire.
Yeah.
His charisma and his level of popularity is huge. Just don't have Sexy Red there.
Oh yeah, I forgot she is hosting tonight. I forgot all about that.
Yeah, we should never forget that.
I totally forgot about that.
My gag reflex is on 10 right now.
I forgot she's hosting.
This goes back to what we were talking about, celebrities.
Yeah, don't like it.
Well, she's from St. Louis and Trick is from St. Louis, so
I don't give a damn where you're from. Stay the fuck away.
All right.
I'm not against celebrity stuff. I mean, I think it's for if you're not a diehard wrestling fan, a lot of people leave wrestling. They're like, okay, I'm tired of these storylines, and it's like, okay, I can't miss anything. Then it goes from that to, well, I missed 2 weeks. Then they haven't watched wrestling in over a year, and then you have to put some kind of headline Will Sasso Sexy Red to make people pop back up. I'm like, oh snap, Doja Cat on NXT. What are they doing now? We go with,
Doja Cat.
Oh no. Yeah, Doja.
she
Doja
gonna be
Cat.
at WrestleMania.
Doja Cat probably be on Raw.
Literally.
Oh man,
Mm-mm.
Johnny, you still with us? You still with us, big dog? June, still there, man?
He may have paused for station identification.
All right.
Maybe you look over there reading manga.
No, you know what? It was funny is I've never seen what the Speed Championship belt looks like.
It's ugly as hell, ain't it?
So I was taking a look at it. I'm going, dear God, you mean you actually no? What is it with them putting the W somewhere? Fuck it. You know what? I'm sick of this.
I totally agree with Victor Nash.
Yeah, I mean, way to say the obvious part out loud, though, but absolutely, for sure.
Oh, facts. However,
All right, I'll just go around the room. Slim Jones, my guy. Let's go ahead and get your final thoughts. Ricochet, Penta, and
My
Battle.
final thoughts is there should be an age gap on fatherhood. Don't be an old man with no young children out here. I mean, you got the patience and you mess up a couple times, you probably get it together, but boy, the energy level. I don't have the energy level. But for as Ricochet goes, Penta, Chad Gable, anybody's getting released right now who can go, come see me. I'll give you my email. Lucha Underground is back. You know what I mean? And we're gonna get the gold coins. You know what I mean? And we're gonna have a tournament, and it's gonna be like power coins again and all that stuff. And also, Lash Legend is too big for NXT. I think she needs to be on the main roster. But we need a black woman with another belt because this will be the greatest era. It's already great, but it will be the greatest era of all time with another black woman champion. That would make like number 5, 6, maybe. Let's go.
yeah.
I agree. I appreciate that. Junie June, my right hand man. Thoughts on this past week of wrestling? Ricochet, Penta, and Battleground.
Man, I didn't. If you would have told me Penta would be coming to WWE, I wouldn't believe you. If you would have told me Ricochet be leaving WWE, I wouldn't believe you. And I'm ready for Battleground because I haven't been paying attention to it because it's what's been going on in life right now. But I'm gonna sit back and watch this pay-per-view and see how it play out. I'm excited for it all.
Got it. My man, right? My special counsel, Mr. Navy Montel.
Ricochet, you have given us some intimately amazing moments. You have given us moments that are still being played. It's time for you to find what's best for you. Leave WWE. Don't worry about whatever money they give you because I promise you, wherever you go, it's going to be just like CM Punk. They're going to know you. They're going to love you. And most importantly, they're going to respect you. As far as Battleground tonight, I hope it's a banger. Just get rid of the fucking background noise. That's what drives me fucking nuts. I don't want to hear that. They're talking. Shut the fuck up and let them talk. Okay, that's enough.
Well said. As far as me, Ricochet, like I said before, man, you've given your all to WWE. Go get your money, AEW. Your boy Will Ospreay is waiting. Penta, stay where you at. Resign. As far as Battleground tonight, Trick is definitely gonna win again. I would love to see Jada Parker win, but I think it's Meechin's turn. And if we could just keep the TV time Sexy Red to a minimum, that'd be great. Until next time.
Get him sexy. Probably gonna hear tonight.
And
No, hold on. That Get 'Em Sexy joint, that thing where they got Shawn Michaels dancing on the casket is so dang funny. They got the sexy.
You heard singing the theme music in the car.
No, I saw that. They got they got that Shawn Michaels dancing on Undertaker's casket on
that's
Raw,
hilarious.
and they got Sexy Red playing in the background. I'm like, yo, I was crying.
Victor Nash, I thank you for watching and being engaged and all that.
Yeah, man. Appreciate you, bro.
Favor.
MVP.
Glad you're a great man. Get rid of that last name Nash, okay? He's a horrible human being. He's an even more mediocre wrestler. I think you're better than that Nash name. If you were born with that, that's cool. I think you should change it. It should be Victor Vicious or something. Like, you're too good of a wrestling fan to be having the last name Nash.
Maybe Khan.
He can't help that.
He can't. He chose Nash. He used to be a Kevin Nash. He's
It's the
big
internet,
sexy.
man. You can be anybody you want to be. He had to be himself.
Big
Internet.
sexy.
But do we see Meechin leaving? Her husband Keith Lee. She doesn't win tonight. Probably. At this point, where everybody trying to leave, maybe.
Where you gonna go though?
I'd like to see Keith soon. Miss seeing that brother.
Yeah.
Miss seeing him.
I don't even know what's going on with Keith. I don't know if it's injury related or what.
I think he's kind of burnt out for real.
It might be. But until then, let's go ahead and get this pay-per-view, y'all. This has been the CCW podcast. This has been your boy Nix, the head of the table, alongside with my man.
With you and Dunno and KD, they gonna do the head of this table. Everybody know who let the dogs out. Come here, dog.
Actually, Junior's the head of the table.
I'm not the head of the table. I am the showstopper.
I'm not the head of the table. I'm the right hand.
You can't even
You
eat.
can be the
Dallas.
you can be the ace of CCW. The ace of CCW. The ace.
I don't live here. I work here. 24 hours still program.
This is CCW, y'all.
That's the whole thing.
Good night.
Program.
Bang.
Y'all, that's what my better viewing.